Hi, welcome or welcome back to Books and Bocadillos. My name is Mariandrea, and I am here for the annual tradition of the mid-year book freakout tag. Now, I haven't been tagged. I've been watching my friends' tag videos and really enjoyed them. And we don't know who to credit for this tag, but to the booktube community, cheers to making it to the second half of 2026. And I'm here to celebrate that milestone with you. So I'm going to be doing this a little bit different this year. Rather than giving you all the questions in one tag video, I'm going to split them up into maybe 2 to 3 questions a day over the course of maybe 6 or 7 days. Complete this task. And so today I'm going to be sharing with you the best book that I read in 2026 and the best sequel in 2026. That way I'm able to chat more freely about the books all the books of 2026 really, not just the ones that I loved, also the ones that didn't quite work for me. But you'll see that in another episode. But today let's focus on the good stuff. First, the book that I read in 2026 that I think so far is the best book I've read this year is, if you have any guesses, this is the time to go into the comment section and drop your guess if you want to. Okay, you ready? The best book that I read in 2026 is The True Story of Raja the Gullible and His Mother by Rabi Alameddin. I had the honor of reading this with my friends at the Piñero Project, and it was a great book to read with friends. Highly recommend this as a book that you'll want to discuss, really. And it was, I think, a perfect book, if not nearly a perfect book. Everything about this book I just absolutely loved. I loved the characters. I thought they were very well drawn. Raja and his relationship with his mother was really interesting to me. I'm used to gravitating towards mother-daughter stories, and this one was a mother-son story. I don't read too many of those, so this was really fun for me. I really liked the immigrant story in here. We go back in time, like back and forth through Raja's storytelling of his life. We start out in the United States, and then there's flashbacks to his time in Lebanon. Lebanon is war-torn, and he ends up moving to the United States. And I think he's really funny. Alameddin really writes humor quite well. And Gullible Raja gets led to the United States on maybe a false pretense. And it's just how he navigates the world, his life, and it's kind of like if, the Murphy's Law, like if something bad could happen, anything bad can happen. You know how funny that is in like a cartoon kind of way? I feel like we just see Raja having Murphy's Law totally in his life, and it's told with a lot of humor, so it's really difficult things that happen to Raja goes through a lot of really difficult situations. There's trauma in here, there's grief, there's war, there's political and social tensions, there's discrimination, and there's persecution. There's a lot of things to contend with in this novel, but the way that Alameddin tells the story is with dignity and grace and humor, and that all really worked for me. So highly recommend The True Story of Raja the Gullible by Rabi Alameddin, and on to the best sequel. And this is going to feel really anticlimactic because I haven't read any sequels this year. I've meant to, but I haven't. So I have a stack of 3 books here that are sequels that I've been meaning to read. And then there's two that I don't have with me. So Snot Girl is one that I don't have a copy of yet. But I would like to get myself a copy of it. And then in another shelf, I have Nevermore, the sequel, the second book in the series. I think there's maybe, three, maybe? I'm not sure if it's a trilogy or there's more than three. But I have book 2 and I'm planning to read it. And I'm really excited because I love Nevermore by Jessica Townsend. And then the ones that I have. First, I have Hidaya Sumi by Story and Art by Keigo Shinso. This is book 2 of the series. I'm really, really excited about it. This is a cozy manga. And it's cozy because there's a lot of food in here. You see on the cover he's cooking. I'll read the back to you. At 29 years old, carefree Hiroto Ikuta doesn't have a girlfriend, a full-time job, or a plan for the future, and he couldn't be happier. Hiroto's breezy attitude isn't easy for everyone to understand, though. In a world filled with anxiety, confusion, and grief, Hiroto and the people who surround him are all just doing their best to figure out this thing called life. The summer weather isn't the only thing heating up around Hiroto's little family home. Hiroto's best friend, Hideki, starts growing increasingly worried about becoming a father. Yomogi, Hiroto's new acquaintance, begins to crack under the stress of her busy real estate job. And Natsumi's friend, Akari, struggles with her self-confidence. For people under so much pressure, Hiroto's laid-back demeanor can be downright frustrating. But with things reaching their boiling point at the Asagaya Tanabata festival, Hiroto's positive outlook might be exactly what everyone needs to relieve the tension. And I think this is exactly what I'm feeling like I need to relieve the tensions in my adulting attempts. And I am looking forward to reading this. This might be a perfect summer book for me. Next up, I have Aya. Claws Come Out by Marguerite Abou and Clement Aubry. And I've read the two omnibus of Aya. And so this is Aya all grown up. The back says, Aya's back and all grown up. Tempers will flare, passions will rise, and the kids will take matters into their own hands in this playful coming-of-age romp, captivatingly translated by Luigi René. I'm really looking forward to this. I loved Aya. I read Aya. I couldn't stop reading Aya. I had to get all of the sequels. So I read the two omnibus series in 2021, and I was really excited when I saw that there was this new release or newish sequel for Aya. Super excited to get to this soon. This also feels like it's got summer vibes. The heat and the sun and the attitude, it all feels like summer. And then this one I've been meaning to read for a while. I've started and haven't finished it. Sad to say, is The Girl Who Fell Beneath Fairyland and Led the Rebels There by Catherine M. Valente. This is book 2 in the Fairyland series by Catherine M. Valente. I loved book 1. I'm excited to continue in the series and cannot wait to get this read. Started it, but haven't gotten very far. So those are the books to share with you for the first episode of the mid-year freakout tag. And I will be back again soon with another 2 questions. Hasta la próxima.